I'm really sorry I can't attend today's conference. I think it's an important conference because we're at a key stage in this campaign now. There are a new government that is launching an attack on working class people with cuts and will almost certainly seek to downgrade any past commitments on climate change, and will look at cuts in public services like transport which have a direct impact on climate change. What we need to do now as a movement is to make sure that we're working together, trade unions and the wider social movement, the climate change movement, the green movement, working together to campaign against the cuts, but also to campaign for an alternative. And the alternative is that we can create 1 million new jobs as a result of investment in climate change industries. Those industries are renewable energy, other forms of transport, new infrastructure, which will enable us then to tackle climate change and at the same time solve our economic problems and put people back to work again. That's a real challenge, and we've got a key opportunity in these coming months of linking up together in that wider social movement to bring about that change. But we need a seriousness about it, and we need to ensure that we're genuinely active in this coming period. And that does mean discussions at conferences like these about what concrete actions are we taking. We now have a fairly clear programme of policies that we would want a future government to implement. People will be asking the question, why are these cuts happening to us and what is the alternative? We've got to bring forward that programme of policies as that alternative. The best way of doing that is in this coming struggle. In every picket line where there's an industrial dispute, we should be there, taking the argument forward. Every demonstration, every form of direct action, every public meeting, every small group that meets, raising the issues there and mobilising people in this broad, wide social movement, this broad alliance that we're trying to create. One that tackles our economic problems, but does so on the basis of tackling climate change at the same time. I'm really optimistic, but it will really need determination and, yes, a certain amount of courage opposing these arguments and mobilising this campaign. That's what this conference is all about.